Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Cause I am right, so I got to win. Break bread with the enemy. But no matter how many cats I break bread with, I break who you're sending me. You motherfuckers say I'm a one and nothing but your life saved. Bitch, and I saw the light day. I'm getting down like a foggy said freeze. It won't be the one ending up on his knees. Bitch, please. If the only thing you cats did was came out to play, stay out my way, motherfucker. Rock, then we gonna roll, then we let it pop, go, let it go. What's gonna give it to ya? He gon' give it to ya. X gonna give it to ya. He gon' give it to ya. First we gonna rock, then we gonna roll, then we let it pop, go, let it go. X gonna give it to ya. He gon' give it to ya. X gonna give it to ya. He gon' give it to ya. We never gave me.
Make the moves that break the rules. A fool and his money are soon parted, so we take from fools. If and when you ever fall down, get back up. Drop some, stop fronting, pick that shit back up. Stand for something or fall for everything. Wait for the right pitch or miss with every swing. In the absence of the truth, bullshit prevails. So what they did, fucked around and threw truth in jail. The objective is to keep you blind. So along with the handcuffs on your arms, they got shackles on your mind. Seek and you shall find, accepting failure is the only crime. Fall down 8 times, get up 9, nigga.
Enough. Welcome. That's right on time. There he is. All right. Welcome to X Gonna Give It To You, a show about dogs, where I read comments from X. I am your host, Negroes1. I know we twinning today. Happy Black History Month. We made it. Barely. I got more posts on X of people saying they barely made it than us. And that's different for February. I can say that. So I don't know who's winning. I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know if it's a winning feeling, but I'm almost getting tired of the glee. There's a lot of weird glee happening, and it's fake. It's fake because we're not really that bloodlust. It's not in our bones. But for some reason, a lot of the videos of black bloodlust is trending. For instance, perfect example. First of all, I hope you're enjoying your Wednesday. Let me just start high out the gate. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you for the comments that you have left, but we could use a whole bunch more. Thank you for the 37 people now at the Odd Negroes Corner Store. And please continue to share the video. We need it. We need the help. And you gotta let us fly. You gotta let us fly. All right. So back to the grind, Kazippy. So I'm minding my own business, and my wife plays this woman named Lisa Cabrera. Shout out to Lisa Cabrera. She's a excellent podcast journalist. It's effortless. Shout outs to Black women in general. Shout out to
the African American luminous, the backbone.
So I'm like, okay, I listen to the story. We're talking about ICE. We're talking about immigrants, and you know the hot topics of the past month. So on X, I never see this woman. I found someone reposted the same story that my wife played out of the blue. I don't know the person, but he was just like, y'all need to be hearing this. I was like, what is going on? So it's kind of like, and I'm pretty sure it's a brand new video, and it's really, it refers to the ICE agents not being paid, and everybody, here comes that glee again. And I was like, guys, we're not bloodlust. That's their job. If you see a homeless ICE agent, you gonna step over him? I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's true. You got to prove it to me. I don't believe you. I think that a lot of y'all are still putting money in them ICE agents fucking. Y'all got to help him out. He got a family. Okay? Don't forget. He's these people are parents. Some of them are not. Some of them are incels. That's very true. Because half of them stormed the Capitol. And those Bahama mamas, those Bahama baby boys, no. You know, but no, with that being said, I wish we could find a middle ground as always. I don't think that is polite and or it's in our nature to be this glee for all of the shit. Let it just unfold. We don't even have to do that. What if we ignored them like they ignored us when we was just fucking crying for help? We was crying for help on YouTube. Can you all please stop killing us? You had the celebrities doing it. Then you had the white people apologizing. I already played that. So they ignored us. The president didn't even repost the fucking celebrities.
You think I'm crazy?
Didn't even repost the presidents. I mean our presidents, the citizens' presidents, which is the goddamn performer. They all came out. The superstars, and apologize to Black people. Some people probably have never even seen it. That's crazy.
Subscribe and share. It's free. If you have the internet, it's absolutely free.
Let's wait.
If you have the internet, it's free. If you put on your internet,
just as
it'd be there.
Okay,
like, subscribe, and share on the internet. It's on the internet.
Right.
Just put on linktointernet.com.
So I want to put the image up instead of searching for it. I'm going to start off talking about a movie that because we often talk about homelessness on this channel and how the rent is always too high. We've done shows about bad mayors who are fucking over their citizens and they have the highest homeless rates in the world and all this stuff per capita. So we've touched on that before. One of the underlining issues that happen with the homelessness, the mayors either keep it going until they end up leaving and then taking all the money with them, but the people remain homeless and the housing or the building and all that, nothing gets done and they start all over again. Just like Mayor Adams, he said he was so close and doing all these plans that he had all these blueprints for more apartments. And now that he's out of office, I didn't hear Mama Dama-san saying anything about that plan that he was talking about. So if we just scrapped it because they're like he's a fraud and fuck him, what is the new plan? So they have to start all over again. That's a shame. Speaking of a shame, there was a movie that came out that I want to bring your attention to. It's called Fresh Kills. Now, the importance of this movie is not the message. Of course, it's violent. It's about if you're not from America, the New York, New Jersey blood war of the late 80s and early 90s. All of your movies that you love, Casinos, Sopranos, all of that stuff is this kind of stuff. So if you're familiar with these movies, first of all, thanks for joining me. This is X Gonna Give It To You, a show where I read comments from X. And then also read art for my friends. And also my wife, who's also my friend. I think we lost the machine. Rip. All right. So what you never see in these movies, the wives are normally just the drug addict crybabies who end up going to their sisters. It's not like a made-up joke. It's a joke that they've used in SNL. It's known that the wives are not really big parts of the crime family, just the cooks and also the ones who put the gun in their hoo-has and purses and stuff like that. So this was the first movie from their perspective that's never been made. So it's I'm sure it was, when movies even get high reviews on Rotten Tomatoes, you go into them IMDb's and then you'll see the reason why it failed, because of the misogynism and just people being too turned on to see acting and all that stuff. Call it some sort of like overly female directed or female portrayed, and it's too much. And meanwhile, you got Italian men who cry in the shower when they lose money from a heist. So, and it goes down in history. So, rest in peace to Ray Liotta, though. Rest in peace, Rip. With that being said, so she brought to my attention, my wife, that this lady, actress who's in the movie, I believe it's the director, but I'll read the full story to you, and then I'll play the trailer, and then you be the judge. Thanks for joining me. Fresh Kills. This is a story from Facebook. I'll share my screen. Oh, that's the trailer. Hold on. In the meantime, please don't forget to like, subscribe, share. I feel like I'm sweating. Am I sweating? Because it's frozen. This is what be happening.
Connect on Facebook, wherever you get your podcast. We'll be right back.
Okay. So I'll share my screen. And yeah, I'll get to DMX in a second. Don't worry about that. That's for later. That's for later. You see it though, but we'll get to that later. All right. So the movie's Fresh Kills. It stars Emily Bader, Odessa Azion, hope I'm saying that right, and Jennifer Esposito. For those, these are the most Italianist women. You'll see the trailer. Fresh Kills is a crime drama directed by and starring Jennifer Esposito, focusing on a woman of a Staten Island mafia family in the late 1980s and early 1900s, particularly the youngest daughter, Rose, as she navigates her father's criminal world and seeks to break free. The film offers a unique perspective on the mob genre by centering on the wives and daughters, exploring the themes of loyalty. See, the women who are technically running the show, but again, they end up taking pills and running to their sisters. It's not true. Fear and the struggle for identity within a restrictive environment. It premiered at the 2023 Tribeca Film Festival. It's available on streaming platforms everywhere. Hulu, Prime, all of them. Just look for it. And it got a 93%. Now, the reason why we bring that up, because self-plug, not sponsored. Not yet, hopefully. It's based on Staten Island, so who knows? So Fresh Kills, being a not male-driven mob movie, excellent. So it says Fresh Kills was actually a pretty good mob story from the female perspective, very good direction and acting. Same, she'll lose her home for taking a risk on her passion. So what's happening is the one of the actresses, which I believe is the director or partial, maybe like a producer, Jennifer Esposito, reveals she has to move out of her home she mortgaged to finance her directional debut. So her first movie, and I've only seen this movie in mafia stuff only. I know she's in The Sopranos. She has to be. So I've only seen this woman in mafia stuff. You have to think that they have an idea. So they try to rock, because they've been doing that. I don't have to look her up. I know that majority of her career has been mafia-based movies. But I'll say this, just like Robert De Niro, these niggas don't even have to audition anymore, or even ask anyone if they want to direct a mafia movie because of all the mafia movies they've been in, which is bullshit. Because what about the mafia women that have been in all of these same franchises? They end up doing weird shit like Sons of Anarchy. No disrespect. But those are shows. They win awards, but they don't go down in history like a Casinos or a Goodfellas. There's some people who still haven't seen Sons of Anarchy. Everybody's seen Casino.
Holy shit! What is reality?
So it's corny to that we don't we front as if we don't realize that it's the mafia woman that we don't care about, and anything that white Italian guys do is cool, which is absolutely sexist and totally racist.
Yo, that's racist.
So shout out to Marcella April Ponticello for this story. Just watch the damn movie. If you don't believe me, I'm gonna play the trailer and then I'm gonna move over to X because it's time. Thanks for joining me. This is X. I'll give it to you. It's a show about dogs. Row, 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 row. Like the big, she from the movie Big. It says I'm doing it twice. Make me big, Alexa, and also trying to get like Kai Cenat numbers, but like with like a Muhammad Ali kind of flow. Like I want to be like Muhammad Ali meets Kai Cenat. Is that fair? Like a mix, pop culture heavy, but like Muslim Muhammad wise, something like that. Kind of punch dumb. All right. Fresh Kills. When did this movie come out? 2023. A shame. Comments? A shame. Guys, I found this movie through TikTok. I watch anything Odessa's in. Sure. 50 years late. See, this is what I'm talking about. 50 years late. Not even documentaries do you get about the women. It doesn't matter, but it does matter. And you can tell from this movie. So I'm going to play the trailer. Then I'm moving over to X. Thanks for joining me. Woo. Put this bitch at 720p because I don't want any problems. Hope you're enjoying your Wednesday.
Everything I do is for the betterment of my girls. Don't you trust me?
Con, is Dad an honest man?
An honest man? Where'd you get that from, Rose? A man that gives you everything.
Some questions are just better left unanswered.
He doesn't do things right all the time, but he does them for the right reasons. Our families came in with nothing. You're led to believe that things are fair here. Cannot.
Certain point in your life, and you gotta accept that things aren't gonna work out the way you dreamt they would.
What's wrong with you? Trying to protect you!
What do you want to do, Rose?
We're gonna be husband and wife. We're gonna have kids. Your father's getting us the house.
Well, maybe I don't want a house for my father. You want to know who your people are? Your family is your people. Step up and realize that, or you won't have one.
Hold it back. Everything's okay.
No, it's not okay, girls. It's not okay. Look what he's done to his family.
I know exactly who Dad is. I always have. He's my father. I know I'm supposed to be the good little girl, have respect, and live by the rules in this world that I did not choose.
I'm your father.
Shit. It looks better than The Godfather. Yeah, everybody gonna hate that. This is why they're in trouble in the first place. Why probably said some shit like that. Hey, it's better than whatever the hell those other movies were. I'm just saying. Did you see that? Direction, all in the you could tell it's probably all in the same area, but they still nailing shit. Oh, I love that. Okay, watch that. Now, with that being said, welcome to X. Gonna give it to you. Whoa, whoa. Smell like pig. We're gonna just give some shout out to AI, the overlords. Twinning with me again is Sir DMX, and we're kissing the flag today because last Saturday, shouts to Saturday, we were at the ICE office contemplating whether to sign up, but today we're back on top. We're kissing the flag while the police fight with the ICE in the back and everyone's vaping and drinking wine, as it should be. All right.
You've got to love life to have life, and you've got to have life to love life.
Thanks to my wife in the chat on that side. You know. All right. Come one, come all. I see you also in the chat. Thanks for joining me. Don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend.
It was all a dream.
That's how this works around here, y'all. Y'all yonder. All right. We will get more into Marcella's page tomorrow where we'll get into those affirmations, but we did do a hard open for which is always start your show bringing up somebody else. Okay, just do that.
Make you feel a certain way.
And that's how it goes. That's how it should be. The chain of compliments. Make it so. All right. With that being said, I'm going to get into X. I know exactly where we left off at. Unfortunately, I know we're after the man that ran with the bill, the Chinese man. Shouts to China. This definitely surpassed all of the Nicki Minaj stuff, which is great. But we're going to take off exactly where we left off, and let's see what I got in store for you. I don't think we're going to make all the racist stuff that I hit today, but that's okay. There's always tomorrow. Thanks for joining me.
You've got to love life to have life, and you've got to have life to love life.
Whoa. That's enough. All right, Anijah, if you're around, girl, milady, if you will.
My dear American sister.
Freedom ain't getting no closer. No matter how far I go, my car is stolen registration. Patient cops patrolling. Now they done stopped me and I get locked up.
I've never seen so much white solidarity. I don't think I'm going to get to solidarity. I don't think I'm going to get to the negative stuff because I got so much positive stuff from the white supremacy. Because they're confused. They don't know who to shoot. That's the thing. They don't know who to shoot. Between the Jews and the pedos, they don't know who to shoot. And we're surprisingly out of it. Not enough money to participate this round, boys. We don't have it. Can't be involved. We're not involved in those rooms. If you've seen the movie One Battle After Another, you know that room. We're not allowed in that room. Only Sean Penn's allowed in that room. Shouts to Sean Penn. So I'm going to go. I'm searching. Please, in the meantime, you like, subscribe, share the video.
Subscribe and share. It's free. If you have
Exactly
the
where we were
internet,
before.
it's absolutely free.
No biggie.
If you have the internet, it's free. If you put on your internet, it be there. Like, subscribe, and share on the internet. It's on the internet. Just put on linktointernet.com.
It's stuff porn. It's just snuff. Oh, I got some bangers, some new music from some race traders, Bruce Springsteen, same thing, and some conspiracy theories about Nickelodeon. That's it. Let's see what we can get through. The only people still upset about Nicki Minaj are her fans. We said that on the show, and I'm sticking to that. I think I heard that from something, but I know that it's just her fans. They're the only ones upset, and they're the only ones still defending her, which is let them fight. That's my same momentum when it comes to the Ice babies and the cry babies. Sorry, I'm calling these Caucasians crybabies because they don't know what they want, and that's what crybabies do. So you don't know what you want. You got what you wanted, and now you don't want this. And then you got some of y'all defending ICE, which would make you anti-cop. What a flip-flopper. All right. You're a flip-flopper. I can't trust you because you love cops. Don't say you don't. You don't arrest them. You don't show up at the court and rah-rah with us when we're pissed. And we lock them up. You're not there. And you tell them to let them go. So I'm not doing, like I said, I'm not doing the other thing. Saying pro anarchy. I'm not saying that, even though yes, burn it down. But it's like we gotta draw a line because we can't turn into them because their way doesn't work. We gotta find our own way because their way is broken. Nicki Minaj, every post ever since this stuff has happened, she has been talking about Jesus Christ. She has let me tell you something. I've been listening to Nicki Minaj just early work, and I've never heard the words Jesus Christ. I'm not saying she's a heathen, but I'm not saying she's a Christian either. That's not it.
What are we talking about?
I'm not saying she doesn't believe in God, but she doesn't make Christian rap.
What are we talking about?
Not even close. So funny thing is happening. She's becoming the the Negro. She's becoming the Negro Marilyn Monroe. If that makes sense, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you why I'm saying this. Alright. So what we have here is she did an interview with Katie Miller. She's like a really famous Republican, and you know, she's gaining the trust. So what one of her posts she put, you know, because everyone's mad, President Trump's trying to sue a Nigerian for telling jokes. I don't know what's worse, Chris Rock or Chris Rock getting slapped by Will Smith, or Trump suing a Nigerian for telling jokes. It's like, what are we gonna, like, how are we gonna top these awards? If he wins that award, I mean, that lawsuit, that more as we keep topping it. That beats the slap. If he takes Trevor Noah to court, that beats the slap. All right, so I mean that came from me. That's what I think.
You know where that came? That came from me. That came from me. It was my doing.
Oh, if you ever see Monique, shouts to the Black woman, shouts to Monique.
The African American luminous, the backbone.
If you ever see Monique live on Instagram or anything, go check it out. It's the most calming, reassuring, positive Black woman shit you could ever do. And I hope she's not just doing it for February.
Yo, that's racist.
I haven't seen her do a live. I've never seen her do a live. So I'm just kind of like, I hope they're not all just going live for February. Just saying. Which I take it. I'll take it. So yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna play the interview with her with Katie. I don't care about that. But I'm saying this. She was responding after the award show, and she had a lot to say. I didn't save everything because, like I said, I'm not doing Nicki Minaj anymore. I did a whole episode about that. But she won't stop, and she's got to keep it going until the album comes out. So she has a lot of work to do. But with that being said, I chose to pick one of the not weirdest, but most conspiracy theoried, God-related posts out of the. Because she was going every day, every hour. Bop, 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 bop. Oh, they can't keep my names out of their mouth. Then she showed their views and see how they weren't doing so well. And how her name was trending more than the Grammys was, and you know, of course. But we're talking about the president or the Grammys. It's kind of weird. But with that being said, she said, as they do their ritual tonight, God Almighty will reveal himself to them, and the ritual will backfire on them. God will not be mocked. Blessed is the mighty name of Jesus Christ. Every tongue that rises up against me in judgment shall be condemned and put to shame. Watch the magic. Holy shit. You see that shit?
Holy shit! What is
15,000 comments. 43,000 reshares and 330,000 likes. Fuck. And it's all Bible.
Holy shit! What is reality?
Okay. I love this. My favorite thing is not when people respond with more scripture, because I guess that's what I'm calling this. 9.8 million views. That's not, of course, you're trending more than the Grammys. Most niggas don't even listen to music anymore.
You're crazy.
All right. I didn't know half of those people who won and or lost.
Regular. It's regular, no.
But I would say this. We know about God and we know about Trump. So I like when the first page is called The Resistance. I hope that's a resistance, not just against Trump or the right lefties. I don't know if I'm a lefty. I don't know why I pointed at myself. But I'm saying, like, people like me who are making fun of this and or calling it out. I hope this message is toward the anti-Nicki fans that I am now, which I can't say I was because I can't tell you the last Nicki Minaj album that I purchased at all, ever. That's just a fact. So I can't even say that I was, but I knew of her. Let's just say that. It's
one thing.
No sweat. The top video off of that post, straight from heaven.
Beyonce stopped talking to this bitch because she was stupid, and we were all too slow to see it. Nicki didn't just switch sides; she switched personalities, accents, morals, and possibly lash glue. But one thing that I'm trying to understand is, how do you go from talking about undocumented trauma to holding hands with Trump like it's a senior prom and he asked you to slow dance to one of your own songs? Bitch, stand up. And let's be honest, because this wasn't about politics. This was a pick-me speed run. This was somebody who got tired of being adored by the people and decided that she wanted to be tolerated by power instead. And there's a big difference, because the math ain't mathing. Talking about being pushed around while standing center stage at the Department of Treasury. Talking about God and protection while cashing checks that influence policies that go against half of your fan base is the most athletic thing that you've probably ever done. And the way that you talk now is giving auntie who just discovered Facebook, and the fact that you don't understand that your IP address is public is a fucking problem. Calling conservatives cool kids while the people who built your fan base were never cool. Calling men who hate queer people role models when half of your fan base is queer. And accidentally calling JD Vance an assassin in front of his assassination widow is wild. We tried to get you to stop, but you just kept fucking talking. And the gold card is taking me out, not because you got it, but because you're flexing it. Free citizenship while immigrants like you are getting dragged out of their home before sunrise. Posting about finalizing paperwork like it's a lash refill. That is not a flex, it's tacky. It's like wearing red bottoms to a protest. Read the fucking room, or at least Google one.
I'm equally tired of the
because it was screaming louder than the mic. Clutching Trump's hand, beaming, laughing too hard, giving, I finally got invited to the table and I'll say anything to stay.
The spoken word that comes from this trauma that she's doing, I hope that the people listen to the music. Because if you're just finding out, or like you just, or maybe that's what it is, you're hurt because you were a fan and you're watching somebody that you've trusted lyrically and message wise turn a 390,000 degree. She went full fucking Sith. She did it. And I think anyone's capable of this. That's why I don't trust any of them. Delete. I don't even trust Kendrick Lamar, and he told them that they weren't like us.
Delete. It was all a delete.
So, grain of salt, every artist, anybody with money is tricky. Anybody with money is usually controlled by Loki by the end of the day. We just wait for it. So
I wish a nigga
like, subscribe and share.
It's a bummer that like I say this, I said it earlier about the being mean. I just wish this lady, intelligent black woman, shout out to black woman,
regular
with wordplay.
It's regular, no.
Luminous, the backbone.
With wordplay, she just so eloquently put that, you know what I mean? So, and again, that we got people who do spoken word. I showed you that other video of the woman who's like massa and all that. Like these are talented women who are doing things just solely based on this. And I don't know if she deserves that much credit and or recognition. That because it's going straight to the album. See what my wife says here. Let's see. Bing bong. Bing bong. Trump. Bing bong. Bing. We have jump timelines. I'm starting to believe Trump is Thanos. Yes, and I believe all of the gold is equivalent to the rings and all the stones. Yes, the gold is the stones. So yeah. Thank you. Did anyone remember? How did we do it? Was it Spider-Man? Yes, that's very funny. Thank you for that in the chat. As always, and be more like her. If you're watching, leave a comment if you missed the live show. It's all good. We'll take either way. But that, I mean, it's going to be out there. X going to give it to you. This is Wednesday's episode. We're starting off hot out the gate. Back at Nicki News, unfortunately, but it's unescapable. It's unescapable. You got to do what you got to do. So, but I'm moving on. I'm not going to, I know it's about another 2.5 minutes. I'm going to move on. I will like it though, but I won't reshare it because it's brutal. And I don't It's not. I'm not that angry. I'm not that angry with Nicki. I'm not. People are saying God doesn't know her, so they got Mariah Carey. Shout out to Mariah Carey. Always.
And I was like, why are you so obsessed with me?
Chat saying God doesn't know this woman. It's like, well, he's got to see the tweets. I don't know why they're calling her grandma. Nicki Minaj's uncle already? Oh, that's not right. Why get the surgery if people are gonna call you old? That's fucked up. I can't take that. I don't believe it. I can't see. What's the point of the surgery? But she performed at the 2012 Grammys, hypocrisy at its finest. Oh, sure she did. Well, again, guys, she's an artist. She has to. This is how she promotes her music. That's what the Grammys is for. It's a long commercial about music. That's it. All right. Then we got some animations, some stuff. People will now be going into demon territories. If you're talking about rituals, what was this? This is clearly don't they always go goth when they're changing like sounds or whatever? Is that a thing? And she went folk like she brought the Pope to the Grammys. I don't even know what album this. She makes no music that calls for this, and that's on God.
What? You know, let's check.
That's on God. That she makes no music that requires this at the Grammys. I don't even care what year this was. I'm not even looking it up. That's what I'm saying. I'm not investing too much time in this. Hold on. It's sink or swim, and not everyone. It's not. Wait, hold on. It's sink or swim. I don't even know. I've seen every single Grammys, and I'm trying to figure out what album would she need a Pope and be dressing like the Cell? What the fuck? What she don't? There's no music. It's all music is the same about sex in her butt. It's sink or swim right now, and it's sink or swim right now. And everyone must say it themselves. Yes, yes, it is. You got to love life to have life, but you got to put your mask on. You got to put your oxygen mask on before you put on somebody else's oxygen mask, and don't even bother who's flying the plane because we all know who's flying the plane. It's going to a fucking cliff. I don't need it. Don't worry about the pilot. Ron's dead. Just make sure you put your oxygen mask on first so you can help somebody else. That's all. While the plane smashes into the building. All right. Thank you for joining me. This is S gonna give it to you. Why do people find these? Again, I swear I'm not gonna go. I'm not going to the 2013. Because I would probably get flagged because she's probably too hot to play any of her music. So no, I'm not gonna even waste it. I'm not gonna do that because I know people probably are dying to use her music now more than ever just to clown her, and that's not gonna work. I can't do that. She's probably got high restrictions from the United States president. Fuck around. All right. No music she makes for this. Nothing. I guarantee you, none of that Roman shit. It's not hard enough. It's not hard enough. You know, it's just a switch of the voice and it goes faster. It's kind of like an aggressive Busta Rhymes. And, you know, they're both from the Caribbean islands and they both have become traitors. Traitors. That's what I'm calling them. So it's a whole Jamaican thing. It's a Jamaican renaissance. All right. I'm going to get away from this because it's too dangerous. I don't have time to bobo around with it. But the comments are nasty as normal. They want to burn her. They want to burn her. She's all of a sudden the witch. She's not the witch. She's just doing what she has to do. The Trinidad and or Tobago dollar is 0.15 to the American dollar. It's not good. And I don't even know what the state of sharks are for us to be eating them like that. I don't even. But cows are good. Cows are good. No cows. No cow drought. Why does the Nickelodeon logo look like that? This is what we're doing. This is off. Any Epstein news I get, I will never get Black people Epstein news because it's invalid. It's invalid. What do you know? You weren't invited. You weren't invited. So this is only news I cover from Epstein is coming from heavy, deep-rooted white supremacists who put up pictures of like hanging mockings and created a whole wave, which I can't wait to show you either today or tomorrow, of a reimagined Black history. So it started with one person, and then it became like a trend. So I was always wondering, what could we do with AI? They figured it out.
Subscribe and share. It's free. If you have the internet, if you have the internet, it's free. If you put on your internet, it be there. Like, subscribe, and share on the internet. It's on the internet. Just put on link to internet.com.
Connect the dots all day long. See, they're getting woke. These are all these people in these comments like the hanging photos that I just mentioned and all that other stuff. So this is the only time they unify is when it comes to the pedophiles, which I agree, don't harm the children. I agree. It doesn't look anything like it. Lunaire says, not on my watch. I take that. I think you're reaching. Okay. I like how they only use white GIFs too. I'm telling you, it's fascinating stuff. It does draw one to wonder. Disney cruises stopped by Epstein Island. What? Someone found a news article where Disney, well, I didn't want to do any of that, but okay. A 4-year-old girl went missing via secret opening floor trap door. Not them damn trap doors of them yachts again. Heard a crime like this already. Hold on. Nope, I'm got into Pizzagate category. A 4-year-old girl went missing via secret opening trapdoor, flat floor flap, Disneyland bathroom connected to the underground tunnels. And then someone put a child slide emoji and then a trap with a box, and then another boy, and then a slide and a trap. So if you ever see this, again, you're only going to find this kind of content on white supremacy websites. No Black people talk like that. Or talk like this on this website. They just repost what they post. That's my wife. See what we got here. Is the logo supposed to be a splash? Well, you know, the more that I think about it, I don't think it's the island. I think it's just cum. Sorry. If you watch that documentary about Nickelodeon, they like cum and they like penises and pickles and pouring water on teenagers and making semen jokes and all that, and putting white lotion and that splurts out the bottle and drips off their lip. Just weird pedophile shit. Real shit. Don't believe me? Look it up yourself.
If you only show it to children, they're gonna think it's big.
Yeah, that's their kind of vibe. So I know that Nickelodeon is obsessed with penises and semen. So I wouldn't go with the island, but orange blob is how they describe it. Orange, yeah, the orange blob. Wait, how they describe what? The orange blob? Well, the logo, because it's like the yak. It's the goop. Then that's another thing that's really weird. They had the slime that's supposed to be the slime that comes out and slimes you, and that's another thing that was really big for Nickelodeon. The slime. You sat there on a show. Thanks for your CP in the chat. You sat there on a show, and if you got the answer wrong, you got covered in goop. And sometimes it was children, and sometimes it was adults, but most of the times it was children. Yes.
Well, listen up.
On October 12, 2023, a 4-year-old girl named Lai went missing via secret opening flat floor trapdoor. Instead, I keep talking about that trapdoor. An Anaheim, California bathroom stall connected to the underground tunnels. The Q-Drop 3497 pointed out that the Disney Cruise Line Captain Nautica's snorkeling expedition stops by the Little St. James Island, aka the Epstein Island, for snorkeling, which implies that Disney is trafficking kids via the theme park's underground tunnel system and cruise ventures. Listen, I heard about them trapdoors. I heard white women always go missing through them trapdoors. There's a documentary about it. They can't find the woman. They haven't found this. A second. Love it. Love it. Let's see what we got. Okay, I'm glad I didn't think I was going to leave Nikki today that quick. So I'm proud of myself. Guys, if you're just joining, please like, subscribe, share, be more like my wife in the chat. And if not, leave comments after. How many kids went missing on these cruise ships? Yeah, I'm going to play this story, and then I'm going to see what they say. Well, it looks like see, like the white guy got the black guy doing the story. This is the shit I be talking about. They'll share our videos. They don't like us. They don't care for us. All right, cynicism, symbology in the Disney parks, platform housing, child sex trafficking must be investigated. I'll just play the video they have here. First, I'll get this, whatever this is. Hold on. So they got the cruise line. It's the exact line that the guy is going to be talking about in the video. I don't know what they want anybody to do with this. You would have to download this and then put a magnifying glass over the small print to figure out what the fuck any of that says. But I'm assuming it's some sort of brochure to this cruise, or the dossier, if you will. All right. I hope this is in English, because that guy looks like he's.
So this family who was
no, it's translated in Spanish. Thanks for joining me. Row, row, row.
Follow us on Instagram, connect on Facebook, wherever you get your podcasts. We'll be right back.
Latino descent said they went to this bathroom and saw a trap door similar to so this family who was a Latino descent said they went to this bathroom and saw a trap door similar to this open up, and that their daughter was down in there. They said the door closed and they went to run and report it to security guards. They thought they was crazy.
I was saying in my other video that I don't know if it's like the Southern people that are online, they're taking a lot of Northerners videos, because their accent and the way that they talk is so like locked in, just like in the African language, the African accent. They so many clicks, because when you hear a boring mix, our voices is mixed. This is our black voice mixed with the white voice because of the mixing, because we live with y'all. So it's like when you hear your own voice back, or just cooler, or maybe just blacker, it doesn't work. You click it, and you gotta rather hear the same story from a Nigerian and or a mixed person, but not mixed with my own race. I don't understand that. It's not making it up either. It's not a jealousy thing. It's numbers. Real life internet numbers prove that most Black Nigerians and or other Black people of descent that are not from America have more views than average Black American streamers. And by average, I mean American Black, not any other version of Black. But look it up yourself. Look it up yourself. All right. Thanks for your CP in chat, but we will be checking back on these kids. Don't harm the children. Hope you're enjoying your Wednesday.
They said they need to dig up this place in the bathroom, and they trying to get these people to open this floor up so they can find their daughter. The daughter is still missing. Now these people have to go see psychiatrists because they're sticking to their story that their baby went into a hole in the floor similar to this at Disneyland in Los Angeles. And it's all over TikTok right now. Excuse me. It's all over TikTok right now. And y'all need to go check it out for yourselves, because this looks extremely convincing. And you see, this is a real thing. The floor is opened up and trap doors to a. Now look at that. That looks perfect in line and don't even look like a trap door.
Yep.
So this family.
No. You listen. First of all, you've seen the Disney movies. We're good at trap doors and shit. Look, National Treasure, all the movies. The masters of trap doors. That comment section is going to be riddled with conspiracies. Everyone hates Disney. I think I'm tired of conspiracy theories. I think that's what it is. I feel like we're just adding fuel to an invisible fire. We should wait until it comes to light, and then we all be either wrong or absolutely insane for thinking it so. But you would never tell them that they were right. They were wrong. They will never be wrong. The conspiracy theorist is right, and even worse with the platform now. But I love it because they're better than that, than them, getting killed on the train. Rest in peace to the men. Them. So that they used to just be crazy men on trains and women on trains yelling. So now we get to put on a phone and hopefully get some views and more comments than I ever got. Please like, subscribe, and share, even if it doesn't sound like a conspiracy theory. And it's just regular old facts and or fiction. Leave a comment. Subscribe. All right, what do we got? We got some warning. We got this is not for the faint of heart. What we got? Drugs. What's this? got to do something about these missing children grabbed by the perverts. Too many incidents, fast trial, death penalty. So, they're selling the Purity Raw Maternal Adrenochrome. So this is the children. Is this the children in the powder? And this is what they was doing. Here we go. Going over there. No, don't take me to the website. Nope. But you could do this if you want. But sure, we got pictures of the children in powder form. That's the stuff that he's putting on his hands. Sure, get some. All right, what else we got? I don't need anti-Fauci bullshit. I need, we all hate Disney for our own reasons, but I need some more realistic. There we go. Now that we got it back to pizza, I'm not doing this. No, I'm out of here. Nope. Etsy's selling pizzas with children on them. No. Why is the pizza $6,000, huh? You do the math. Why is the pizza $6,000? What are them pepperonis made out of? Each one of those counted. Did you count the pepperonis? How many children were missing last? What time did this pizza come out? How many children was missing by the time this pizza came out? Exactly. That's kind of crazy. I don't know why people add crazy to crazy. Did we even debunk the powder? We're just like, no, throw the pizza on top of it. Say fuck it. The powder's being turned into pepperonis, sounding like loonies. Not to say that they're not crazy either, but all right, put it like this. If we keep doing this, when the actual stuff comes out, we're gonna look like the quacks. You see what I'm saying? It's like a trick. Knowing the answer beforehand doesn't make you look smart. It makes you look crazy, unfortunately. So you gotta, just like, pretty sure you got not show hand, and then you come out with your fucking board and you're fucking sharing out nonsense about pepperonis. It makes you look crazy. It does, and it's not gonna hold up. But just save your evidence. But who knows? Am I done with this? I'm done. People got all these QR codes. If you don't believe me, did you notice that the badges have 6 points, which is exactly as many pepperonis was on the pizza? No. And don't talk about the moon. Absolutely not. I'm out of here. All right. Why is the pizza $6,000 though? Why does it cost so much damn money to go to Disneyland? You're right. If you're right, you're right. All right. Hold on. Get into a little sex doll stuff. Try to get me banned. All right. All that came from the Nickelodeon cum shot. Guys, if you're just joining me, this is X on Give It To You, a show where I read comments from X. We're almost wrapping this up. Let's see what we got here. Thanks for joining me. If you're just joining me, whoa. Bro, my speakers are off. Show some hand signs. I don't know what that means. But thanks for tuning in. With like hand signs, like what? Like sign language? I don't know what that means. How would I be able to do that?
What are we talking about?
But thanks for joining, bro. All right, let's move it on up. X gonna give it to you. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. We got again, Nicki Minaj, guys. This is what the stuff she was posting during the awards. Your favorite artists have been practicing rituals and satanic cult where they take babies from other countries and mutilate and kill them as a form of a blood sacrifice to their god. You see, when your master is Satan, you must consistently shed blood. However, the jig is up. With a snarky Chucky. Smug Chucky. Again, she's fighting a really weird battle when she has 2 convicted pedophiles in her circle. It's not something that you should probably even accuse anybody of doing. Just keep it to yourself. Stop showing all your cards.
If you only show it to children, they're going to think it's big. Yeah, he's a pedophile. No.
All right. Virginia nurse arrested for breaking bones of newborn babies. Just casually throw that in there. Please, this is probably why we're talking about harming children. Problem with this, according to Ubisi, doing God's work on the battlefield of X. They talk about this woman breaking the bones, but they don't say that the babies were black. So I guess some person reposted this because they was like, how come we're not talking about, because I think I've seen this story before, but I don't know how long ago this was, but I guess they didn't mention that the babies were black. So hold on. Racism is evil. I got that. I'm just trying to figure out how far along. That's not what I meant.
Holy
That's not what I meant. How far ago is this story? That's not what I meant. Oh my God. Black baby boys. Report on West Virginia. The nurse Stortman's arrest for injuring newborns, but inaccurately claims all 9 victims were black babies, whereas investigations confirmed 3 black and 4 white infants among were harmed. So, I mean, now we're arguing if the babies were black or white. It doesn't matter. Don't harm the children. I'm glad they got her, but the debate lingers on because of the fact that them killing white women in the street. We, as black people, I mean, we can't blame them. They're the ones committing the crimes, but we will be reposting any crimes that take down any innocent value that white females or males have in this country because of the atrocities they do. Everyone's really on eye for an eye. Like you said in the comments, it's every man for himself. I just hope that there's room on the floating door. Why has this story been buried? That's what I said. I don't know where this is. All right. Breaking. Okay, so somebody put this up on, let's say, the 5th of last year. So shout out to Exposed Racists and Pedos. This is a anti-racist, clearly it's in the name, but this guy goes head on with some of the top racists on X. He has an anti-Klan, and he sells this as merch. Ghostbusters anti-Klan thing here. It's like, I see racists on the bottom. So shout out to the man, them, just doing God's work. But back to it. Thanks for joining me. I don't have to see what he's about. First page is probably free Don Lemon. Here we got. Nope. He just you got to save his stories. He finds the worst, and they're not old. Just the news won't play the stories of all the white wacky crimes that are still happening while we're shooting at each other allegedly. But okay, I'll play this story because if it's buried, it'll be unburied now. Thanks for joining me.
Action, getting new information in this.
3 minutes, we probably get the gist. But thanks for joining me. This is X. I'll give it to you a show where I read comments from X. So far, we are almost done, and we have covered a couple of things, everywhere from Nikki to Tricky Epi, Tricky Stein. He's blaming all the Jews for this one guy, and he's super dead. He is super dead. He's long gone. Don't get me started. They already found his body. They said he's not dead. We've been rused again. The white people said why his ears don't look like his ears. Did you guys notice his earlobes don't look like his ears? I was like, uh-oh. So now they think he's still out and he's a psyop for the Jews. But we'll probably cover that tomorrow.
Behind bars after being denied bond in a Henrico court. 26-year-old Erin Elizabeth Ann Strotman was arraigned today in connection to that ongoing investigation into the hospital's neonatal intensive care unit. And our 8 News reporter Victoria Lucas is taking action, getting new information in this case today from the courthouse.
She joins us this evening in Henrico with the latest.
The judge presiding in this case denied reporters access into the courtroom, but Henrico County Commonwealth's attorney Shannon Taylor Taylor faces 1 count of child neglect and 1 count of felony malicious wounding for an injury to an infant on or about November 10th of 2024.
No stone unturned.
Henrico County's top prosecutor letting reporters know her office very aggressively. Doctors, hospitals, neonatal intensive care unit. In less than 2 weeks, Elizabeth Ann Strotman of Chesterfield County, who was denied bond by a judge Friday afternoon.
While there has been an arrest for 1 person for allegedly inflicting injury on a single victim, I would emphasize this is an ongoing investigation spanning potential offenses committed in both 2023 and 2024.
The ongoing investigation centered around 7 babies in total. The hospital alerting the community on 24 is similar to an incident in 2023. The Strotman now facing charges for 1 child out of the 7.
We will continue to work on building cases if there is evidence present to build other cases to find if there's additional criminal culpability.
It makes me sick. It truly makes me sick.
Dominique Hackey is one of the 3 families who showed up to court for 3 children involved in the entire investigation. Taylor confirmed Strotman is currently being charged in connection to a child whose family was not in court. Still, Hackey says he had to show up.
Justice for my son. Justice for the other families that were affected, the other people's boys that were affected.
Just the boys.
Somebody needs to be held accountable, and it looks like that day is here.
8 News learned from 2 other families who wanted to remain anonymous that one of their twins who was being cared for in the NICU passed away. Another said her son suffered 12 fractures.
I feel very blessed with what our situation was, and that it was just a broken leg, because it could have been a lot worse. And my heart goes out to those families, truly.
Taylor confirms Strotman was employed at Henrico Doctors in 2023 and 2024 and is currently no longer. So we're trying to figure out when exactly she was terminated and what her status was back in the 2023 investigation of this matter. Stay with 8 News.
Oh, nasty. Did get the what's his name? See, you forget good actors' names when you don't put them in work. Rehire Jonathan Majors. See, I couldn't even think of his goddamn name. He should be the top of my list. You see, he should be up there with Domingo and Brad Pitt and shouts to Aquatic Ambient Skizzies. I don't know what that means. Thank you, Elliot, for joining the chat. It's just random. So, whoa. Yes, Jonathan Majors. I forgot his name. That story made me do the Jonathan Majors. Like that thing he does is very unique blowout that he does, like, because that story hardcore. The people would pretend like they don't know how long she's been doing that. This is a ad for cheese. Okay, not today. Next time. All right. So I'm going to take a quick break and I'm going to come back with another story. Hopefully not about harming children. I didn't do that on purpose. It's just a trending topic, because for every white person that gets murdered, and then the white people either defend ICE for killing those leftist liberals, a black person puts up a crime that they've committed, which some of these people are 2-3 house family home Republicans. Unfortunately, that's just who they are. Not that I give a shit. It's Seth and Seth. It's Seth versus Seth. They're all confused about what the end goal is about all this, and no one wants to pretend it's about money. They're all getting paid money. And wherever the money goes, that's where it goes. There are no Jedis in this story, especially when there's nurses breaking babies' bones. That, you know who did that? His name was Darth Vader. Teen Darth Vader. He killed all the children. Okay, he went into the Jedi school, killed all the learning Jedis before they could even become anything. So
Did that make you feel a certain way?
it's a very evil Jedi thing to do. So again, an evil Jedi. So the powers that be are the only ones that can stop them, and they're not doing anything. Not right now. They take a little break, just like Jesus. All right. With that being said, I'm gonna take I myself is gonna take a little break, unlike Jesus.
I'll do the best I can for what I got.
And I'm gonna come back with a positive story from Japan because they are tired of the shit, and they are figuring out ways to make the planet a better place. Thanks for joining me. I've been your host, Odd Negroes One. This has been excellent. I give it to you. We're almost done. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and let people know that the show exists, so it can continue to exist.
Follow us on Instagram. Connect on Facebook. Wherever you get your podcast.
I wish I did right. Subscribe and share. Trying to find a motive. Why do what I do? Freedom ain't getting no closer. No matter how far.
No niggas is hard-headed, but I ain't got the patience. Don't want me having no patience, turning to more patience. More sense to ICU, cause I see you trying to get away with shit a real nigga wouldn't do. Where my dogs at? See them niggas? Get them, boy. That's how we do. Yeah, this is for my dog. This is for my dog. Yo, where we at, baby? From then till now, don't ask me how. Know that we gon' roll like the niggas in the A-block on the side.
Responsibility.
I take responsibility.
I take responsibility.
I take responsibility for every unchecked moment.
For every time it was easier to ignore than to call it out for what it was.
Every not so funny joke. Every unfair stereotype.
Every blatant injustice, no matter how big or small.
Every time I remained silent.
Every time I explained away police brutality. Or turned a blind eye.
I take responsibility. Black people are being slaughtered in the streets, killed in their own homes. These are our brothers and sisters,
Our friends, our family. We are done watching them die. We are no longer bystanders. We will not be idle.
Yeah. Welcome to my horticultural wonderland of rare and exotic orchids.
Do you smoke them?
What? No, I love them. This is Beatrice, this is Citadel, and this is Denise.
Okay.
When I first started growing orchids, I thought they needed the most expensive soil and lights to blossom, and they died. That's when I realized that all they really needed was time and attention. You don't need to get your girl a gift. You need to give her your time.
Are any of these flowers boys? Or are they all girls?
Girls, these are women.
Tim Dario. Whoa, especially Agatha. He's been doing that his entire career. Felicia, Tanisha, Asa, Rhonda. Naming plants, women. Shouts to DMX. Rest in peace to the man on Row. Laquanda. Sharonda. All right. I mentioned Japan. Shout out to Asia.
It's all Asian program.
Yeah, what up? Hope you're enjoying your Wednesday. This is X Gonna Give It To You, a show where I read comments from X. So far, we've covered some dark stories about children being hurt, and people being hurt beyond that, because don't forget about the parents. They are also destroyed by trusting a system that fucked them over. So, you know, nobody's rich either. So you just killed somebody's middle class kid. Or it's like just poor. So you just even like it's trauma. You've this lady who's a nurse just fucked up somebody's like chill life. If I'm just like making ends meet, just me and my kid. You took the kid as a nurse. It's petty. You was doing okay. There's no such thing as a poor white woman in Virginia. Stop that.
What are we talking about?
No such thing. Never seen it. You talk about the whites? That's a choice. All right. Speaking of a choice, don't forget to choose out Negroes. Like, subscribe, and share. I'm going to talk about a little story from Asia. Shouts to Japan, always doing the right things at the right time. They can't fix us. It's not their jobs to. It's not their jobs to. But they have created an invention that may or may not save the world. Are you tired of always carrying your groceries out in your hands like some sort of gorilla?
Did that make you feel a certain way?
Even though it does build upper body core, sure, we should carry what we eat. That kind of goes back maybe prehistoric. Just we're going back to the good old days. We carried our roots and meats in our hand, you know? So maybe that's just getting us closer to food. But Japan says, where the bags at?
I don't need.
They asked where the bags at and how can we get them back in the right way? The animals that I know for sure hate dolphins. They're looking out for the ocean. They love eating the fish, so they have to protect it. America, you should learn from Japan. You got to live together.
Love life to have life.
Even if you kill one another every now and again, you should be figuring out ways how to end that and become one in a way that's profitable for both of us.
You got to love life to have life.
Not, you know, I talk about 1%. That's like saving one kid from an orphanage when you do stupid shit like that. All right, Japan has unveiled. Hold on, we got white people being arrested. Japan has unveiled the grocery bags made from potato starch. So. So they said they're going to be sturdy enough for everyday shopping, yet they dissolve naturally without leaving harmful residue behind. Unlike a conventional plastic, they don't survive for centuries in the ocean, killing the damn fish. We need the tuna. We need our damn fish. Even though they love them, they eat them every day. Every chance they get fish. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. So we got to stick together. So you're getting rid of the plastic, even in cold water. So we're talking about recycling even during the winter time. Dude, you see what I'm saying? That's a real recycling program. That's it. They've never done this before. We're not going to probably get it completely. And if it's swallowed by fish or turtle, it dissolves without causing damage. Why? Because it's made out of potatoes. Let's go.
Regular. It's regular. No. Shit. What is reality?
We could have had potato bags this whole time. With millions of tons of plastic entering the seas each year, this kind of innovation could significantly cut any pollution, if any, because now we can make everything that's plastic. The straws that's getting stuck in the turtles' noses, plastic material that's left on clothing that gets washed on shores and shit like that. Anything that has plastic in it or resembles a plastic material, stretchy something, we could probably turn it into potatoes. That's progress.
What are we talking about?
That's progress. Shout out to Japan. Let's see. Well, hashtag environment, hashtag plastic free, hashtag sustainability and innovation. Now, my thing, because unlike other websites like Facebook, where you could go to the Odd Negroes Corner Store right now if you still have a Facebook account, get it.
Follow us on Instagram.
There's going to be some backlash, I'm sure. People are like, fuck off. Fuck you and your potatoes. As a Japanese person, I know the technology. Okay. You know what? Again, the first comment is always the best comment because that's the person that usually just shits on their own stuff. As a Japanese person, I know that this technology isn't perfect yet, but moving from a world where trash never disappears to one where we're trying to make it disappear responsibly, the shift itself is a real progress. The world doesn't change overnight, but these small steps like this quietly become tomorrow's normal. It doesn't have to be perfect. If we keep choosing better than before, there's plenty of hope ahead. Oh my God.
It was all a dream.
Damn.
Of course. Our Negroes on
Repost.
Spotify. What is what? Say it again. Our Negroes.
Someone's like, what is this in context to?
Oh, our Negroes. I'm gonna go online and our Negroes. What is
Fantastic.
Yeah, we'll follow you guys.
It was nice speaking with you.
Thank you so much.
That's Marcella. There they go. Did you get a chance to try out one of these bags? Do they hold it back for the groceries or only like a few carrots? What are we talking about? What about the rain? Would it break in the rain? But yes, I would love to move away from plastics and plastic that dissolved into microplastic. Starts sound safe. Oh, that's a hater. Sounds like a hater. The issue's not really grocery bags because people now use reusable bags. Sure, not everybody though. The sea is still fucked. One an invention. Most people want cheaper, so these bags have to be as good and cheaper to make a difference. Someone said, we're working for a better, cleaner planet, something like Prince William tried to do. I don't know anything about that. We had first of all, B Cherry, shouts to B Cherry. We had paper technology for a long time. I'm pretty sure they said starch from corn or potatoes. See, again, what are you talking about? We know we have paper bags. We had the maid that came out with the paper straws. I know that. I already know about paper straws. That's not what we're saying. Paper straws will dissolve immediately. We're talking about bags that withstand the weather and dissolve when left underneath the liquid for a long time, turning it into food for animals. That's never been done. Don't say it's been done. It's never been done. Shouts to them. Always Japan being innovative, trying things first, while we just continue, like that lady said, with our obsession with the past. It's like, oh, then why don't y'all, if y'all stop asking for reparations, we'll stop saying y'all didn't build everything. It's like, is that what that's it? That's all it is? I'm saying that for a specific reason. And I might even turn this, if I don't get, I'm probably not gonna get to it tonight. But I'll turn that into a whole show tomorrow. The reinvention of Black history through white eyes. That's what we'll call it. Damn. Yo, that's long though. That's a long title. That's a long title. Because they did a whole thing, and you know it trended. So it's like trendy or guay. One white Malcolm X who was brave enough to say, "What if I said fuck Black history and just made up Black history pertaining to current versions of the realism of what Black people are doing, opposed to their so-called ancestors, which they believe also."
It was all a dream.
They don't believe in that shit. They say we're not spiritual enough because of the way they react now to ever have had some sort of person guiding us. How can we be guided if we're acting like this? That's not me. That's them.
Delete.
All right. Donald Trump's spiritual leader, Robert Morris, has just been sentenced to only 6 months in prison for abusing a 12-year-old girl. Well, there you go. God, I said I had no more children stuff. It's just trending.
Don't harm the children.
So, when you say spiritual leader, hold on. When you say spiritual leader, you mean he's a Christian. So you mean his preacher. What the fuck? This is his preacher, his God-fearing preacher from Jesus Christ, Lord and Savior. That's the only God that Trump believes in. Don't believe me. Ask Nikki. Ask Nikki. Nikki, she said it. These two are God-fearing people. So this guy is Trump's preacher who's being locked up for having sex with a 12-year-old. Okay, cool. Japan is in 3008 and we are 3,000. We are so 3,000 late. Love that. Exactly. He was like, have to stop being human and start focus on not being humans, because not being human is making us more unhuman. And as AI collides with us humans, we have to decide whether we're going to continue on being humans and protecting one another, or we're going to become unhuman and start destroying one another, knowing that we're all humans. And that lady was like, cool. Enjoy the Grammys or whatever. Nice glasses. All right. Yes, we can't get there because we're too busy arguing if the bags are made out of water or not. Oh, what about the carrots and the bullshit? You see, we're not gonna get on the boat together. It's not gonna work. Too many dumb, useless questions, and they know they're not helpful. They know they're not helpful. That's Asian lady got to fight in them threads all by herself. She's fighting on every single one battle after another. I didn't say it was wet, and I didn't say anything about carrots. You see, that's the bullshit. Wasting time. That's what we'd be doing. Positive. That we're supposed to be spreading that, sending that to Congress, even though they're not ready for any of that right now. But we're supposed to be sending them that type of shit. Say, hey, I know we've been doing this whole ICE thing, but bags. Throw it out there. Thanks for joining me. Mrs. X gonna give it to you. Woo. Thanks for your participation in the chat. Always, my wife.
The African American woman is the backbone of the Black family. Really, of the whole American family.
They are late. We have potatoes. How long have we had potatoes? Turning food into energy. Africa does that. Asia does that. It's like we're the only ones that just want to. We'd rather waste it than figure out what to do with it. It's mad dumb. That is ass. Perp walk on the. You did it.
That's a good point. Although it is a benefit. If you only show it to children, they're going to think it's big. Yeah, it is a benefit.
What does this say like? I don't know that I have words for that yet.
See, well, will we ever get the movie of the wives of the pedophiles, like the wives of the mafia dons? Because you know they are complex. Like the life of Ghislaine Maxwell, dude, fucking complex. It wasn't easy. I want to know the woman who worked with Jared's buddy. These people had to send them young women. See, fucking up. No, nasty. They sent them little girls, children, and they had to deal with that. And these are people like they always say, like, well, how could you do that if you're a mother? That shit don't matter. It don't matter because cash rules. Cash rules. Cash rules, and it's unfortunate, but yeah, those same people who are, if you're just joining me, this is X Gonna Give It To You, a show where I read comments from X. We're gonna talk about Japanese technology. We are 2000 and late, while Japan is in 3008.
Yeah.
Fucking around with this shit, with the ice shit. Meanwhile, these niggas making bags out of potatoes. Why can't we get right?
You're right. I shouldn't have done that.
God damn. Now I sound like Shabuzi. All right. Another story. Hating on the. All right, whatever. Two things that the white supremacy people are really upset about is the replacement of all of the classic movies that you normally had like no black people. That's most of the 90s. A lot of the class Home Alone, lots of people really have black people's movies. But I'm just saying, you know, how we're all combining everything could be diverse. So they always AI slop and all these weird concepts and what future posted mostly in fear. And if the disability, if we can make things like this, they could from like from Rome. How could it be? They didn't have naps in Rome. I'm going to show you a big comparison, a big deal in the white supremacy right now, that Lupita may be playing a prominent figure in Rome mythology, and it's very that I was talking about. People made a crazy video combining all of the things, and this person Clown World, he posted a lot of evil stuff about Black people all the time. But when they fear stuff, I like to share it with you. They only care about a certain amount of things. It's like certain white women and certain, not all, and being killed off, returning back to original Europe, and but not physically, but like mentally changing, mentally and physically changing this place into Europe. I don't know. Yeah. But instead of going back to a living, standing, actual Europe, but whatever. But Alexa, make me big. So when they repost these kind of videos and they go, this is the shit we need to be worrying about, because AI is gonna fucking take all the white stories and change stuff around. And I'm like, then tell your brothers to stop making it. I don't know. Yeah, we're not making this. I don't know any Black people who would even want this mashup, but I'll let you be the judge of it. Thanks for joining me. We're almost done. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share the video.
Follow us on Instagram. Connect on Facebook. Wherever you get your podcast. We'll be right back.
I'm in the shit.
Okay, I'll take it.
Most perfect. Here, for the nose.
Give it to me, kid. Now it's perfect.
Sorry to interrupt your party. Have you seen my dog?
I haven't seen it, but I can be your new dog.
Woof, woof!
Well, that guy wasn't very friendly.
Deadpool, you and your inappropriate jokes. Look, another car is coming.
Dom?
I'm looking for someone.
Yes!
Let me guess. A dog?
No. Family.
Oh, we're right here, sweet pie.
You're damn right.
Yes!
It's been a long day.
These niggas is making
my friend.
Wow. Oh my God. Yo.
This is not me.
That's crazy. That's kind of wild. I'm just thinking the possibilities of what we could just do. We don't even have to call Missy to do the, the fucking Doritos commercials anymore and get her all dressed up like whatever universe they want to put her in now. We could just do this, just put whoever we want, and they could send them a check for their likeness, and we don't have to burn them up like we're gonna do online. Just like, that wasn't me, stupid. That was AI, and it'd be like, bro, we don't really know how to quite make fun of AI yet, but when it looks this good, it's like making fun of a Pixar movie, and I'll take it. Listen, we did it. If they did that for a Super Bowl commercial, we'd be all fucked up. Oh my God. The feels, not Dom. And then here come the comments. Y'all think they're gonna bring y'all think that Dom is gonna go to his universe, or you think that John Wick gonna be in the new Fast and Furious? Yo, what did the crash mean? I know. Yeah. That's what we do. If they didn't tell you that this was AI, somebody would have thought a Super Bowl commercial slip. But okay. Do one more.
It's almost perfect.
You know what? I'm not
here for the nose.
But since I'm an equal, I am not a racist. I am not a race baiter. Okay.
I'm not an activist. I'm just caught up in the shit. When you start the shit, you can't stop the shit till you finish the shit. I'm in the shit.
They have to know by now that I've been using their work and their videos that they find, because when you bookmark it, they let them know that you bookmarked it. But I'll start liking them if I genuinely like it, not if they put up a black video of someone getting beat up by a white person and I'm just like, why did that guy do that? I don't know if I should like that video. It just doesn't, it's not a productive like. But stuff like this, I will like it, and then they'll see that a black person, which is no mean lot in their circle, like that page or like one of their stories. All right, we're almost done. I got one story and a half. This was one of a brand new post from a African person, I believe, that because KFC be acting crazy. A lot of these food people be acting nuts, and this is from Clown World again. Clown World again. And if you just joined me, whoa. Everyone always comes like, but it's okay. I'll take it either way. Thanks for joining. Whoa. So they be putting stuff up, these food companies. I don't know if it's AI or they have like an AI automated thing, but they like to chime in on regular conversations. So they're like, oh, did anyone see the Grammys? Love Popeyes. Or like, oh, Black History Month, love Popeyes again. And like, I don't know if that's probably a thing that should happen from food restaurants, but they have to keep up with where everyone's heads is at. So if we're down here, we're not even looking up at the Popeyes. They have to make sure we know that Popeyes exists, even a palm of our hands. But that's okay. That's Mark Goodman. So you 1 minute you watch Justin Bieber on your palm of your hand. And so it's I get that. It's fine. It's realistic, un-AI'd old commercials or old provocations, sales strategies from it just keeps going. It keeps going. But it's not, you don't have to go too far to figure out that the company that put up Happy Black History Month or whatever, being and trying to be in solidarity with us, trying to be involved in pop culture, you're gonna find, aka Clown World, I just told you he's a total racist. Yo, that's racist. But is it racist if he found an actual old ad? So yeah, they found an old ad that Popeyes, that KFC put up, that in defense of shut up Popeyes, you guys don't give a fuck about black people. Wasn't this one of the KFC ads from back in the day? So I'm looking at the dots here too, which is wild crazy. They got dark, light skin, and let me say that before. That's fucking stupid. I don't even know any white person has ever done that before. All of these people are invited to the barbecue. You say this one, that color, and that one, and that only, you say. So yeah, they put up a black fist with a chicken bone, and that was a real thing. So when you ask Grok, you go, hey, Grok, was this a real thing? Did they really put up the black fist with the chicken bone? And it's true. It's true. It was a KFC ad in South Africa. That was a real ad, and they decided to take it down. It was from Trinidad and Tobago. Sorry, not any place. It was from a KFC in Trinidad and Tobago in 2020 on their Emancipation Day. So they put that up, and then KFC took it down because it's clearly a very bizarre anything. It's not artistic. It's weird. And so I guess this would be someone calling out Trinidad and Tobago for their loyalty to corporations. But then that just sparks a whole new revolution of more chicken ads from the modern day racists. So again, Nicki Minaj strikes again. God damn it, Trinidad and or Tobago. I just wish they would stay out of it. I was from it right. I just wish they would stay out of it. Where did they come from? Nobody even goes there off a boat. It's always a cruise destination. No one flies there.
Downtown, walking fast, faces passing homebound.
right, now that's 2 comments on the white supremacy site. So hopefully they share the video. What do you think?
Holy shit! What is reality?
All right. Last but not least, I'm going to end it. What do I got? That's funky stuff. Free groceries. No, that's another thing. Well, that's the Amazon guy. I'm going to get out of this guy's thing. It's like showing all his stuff. All right, what do we got? Oh, okay. I know what I want to do. I got this. Cool. Right. Okay. I got to do Bruce. And I'm enamored Bruce. 41 shots. Yeah, I'm enamored Bruce. Bruce Springsteen is back in the worst way possible. Not that he doesn't have a movie and the movie theaters about him, but if you know Bruce, like I know Bruce, he can't get enough. He can't get enough. He does things that nobody asks him for. His own wife, his own black castmates, his own Jewish castmates say, hey, man, don't. And I call them castmates because his performance is a show. It's not music. It's a show. Watching the movie and watching one of his performances is probably the same thing. You're not dancing. You don't know. You're not sweating. He's sweating. He's losing his voice. He's shouting. Nothing is being said. That's his music, and that's how you know. If anybody, whatever was on Obama's playlist, it's not good. It's not good. And this is on his top. And when Obama did his stream rundown for the year of his top played artists, it was Bruce Springsteen. So this guy sucks. He was born a hack. So back in when was this? Fucking because the white people are upset because they hate when they do this, and they don't. I wish I could come to terms with them and say, "Hey, man, I'm equally upset." You know, I also don't like when he does this shit. But back into the January 3rd, 2000, almost an anniversary of the bullshit.
I wish a nigga
always got with the same face, just like you feel like you it's like the ends meet face. Like I'm too knee deep in this shit now to ever leave. This is my life. I am a Bruce Springsteen man. That's what you say every day when you fucking in the mirror, like Leonardo DiCaprio slapping himself in the mirror, turning red and freaking the fuck out. Like it's a new thing that he does. That's every day for that guy. There's nothing worse than a white pretend ally. Like you're not even cool enough to be a wigger. You're like you're a watered down wigger. That's what it is. Because he's literally only black when it benefits him. That's it. His daily life, he's not a black. He doesn't give a shit. He doesn't give a shit. And I know that because I've done a 4-part series on Bruce Springsteen and Obama's life. And what I saw the money that he donated and all the bullshit. It was all phony baloney. But all right. Bruce Springsteen debuts American Skin, 41 Shots, a song about the police killing of Amadou Diallo. 8 days later, he performs at Madison Square Garden. I don't even know how many black people were here, but there was probably no black people. Who knew that he did this concert?
Section 107 of the Copyright Act
Who
of
knew
1976.
that he did this?
Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such
Was
as
this on like
comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
This wasn't played on what, the Chappelle show? Like, how would we all be able to see this performance? It was nowhere. So he did this for a bunch of white people and got paid at Madison Square Garden off of Amadou Diallo's death, and nobody watched it. Are the parents there?
through the night.
Oh,
41 shots. It was all a dream. Cut through the night. You're kneeling over his body in the vestibule, praying for his life.
I think he sings too close to the mic for me. I can't listen to that shit. And I was telling my wife I can't watch that movie. I don't think I can.
Holy shit! What is reality?
He had to learn how to sing like that. He had to go to a class and learn how to sing like that in order to do the movie. Never save my shirt. Talking about this niggas talking about laundry. He ain't saying shit. Then it killed blood. It makes me sick. Why did he wait so long to put out that song? Oh, well. According to Obama, what year was that? This was in 2000. This is the year 2000. I mean, double check. Yeah, June 4th, 2000, he released this song. I could do some quick math. Okay, yeah, because I think it's probably around the same time. But thanks for your CP in the chat. No wrong comments. I take it. Everybody that listened to this and that knew that he did this, they made fun of it. If you're a Springsteen fan, raise your hand, okay? And all of you, the fucker, we look forward to seeing him more move to Europe after the election, because that's what they look with it. Their own white people are mad at them for this. It has not. There's no black people in this room, not one. It was a tragedy and avoidable. Facts. He ran upstairs from the police. While he ran from the police, he reached into his pocket. It turned out he was reaching for his wallet. He was here illegally. It was at 12 a.m. in the dark. So first of all, it's 12:40 a.m. in the dark. So first of all, there's a lot of stipulations. I understand.
What are we talking about?
Black death and black finances are the only thing that turned to Doctor Strange, Doctor Who shit. Nobody knows how to solve this shit. It's all a fucking that weird box that if you turn the wrong box, the fucking spikes are gonna come out. Hellraiser shit. That's what anything black related just turns into the Hellraiser box, and there's no fucking way that you can understand it without getting yourself hurt. That's the only way we handle or respond to anything like this. Always. It's always AG. Never chill. Never chill. Shouts to Hellraiser. Perfect song. Sure. I have another question. What song did he ever come out during this? They shot him. Right. Wait. Uh-oh. Wait. They shot him. Bev? What's BEV? Comes to say BEV. I don't want to I've done this already. Making fun of making fun. Oh, they shot him. Right. Yes, I don't know narrative. He was running from the cop. They didn't mention they shot him too. And his whole factual doctrine that he wrote to negate this dumbass song. Neither here or there. Everybody realized, his own people realize that he's a hack when he does things like this. But then he comes back with a remix. So I'm going to end on a high note, which he ends in a shitty note because he doesn't know the song. Look at that. That is that.
It's free if you have the internet. It's absolutely free. If you have the internet, it's free. If you put on your
Bruce Springsteen drops powerful new protest song, Streets of Minneapolis, addressing ICE action and tragic death. I see that white fist up. I like that. I didn't even know y'all had that. I'm being dead ass. I've never even seen that before. I've never seen the yellow fist emoji before, so I didn't even know y'all had that. Shout outs to y'all. The boss, there it goes again. Just released a raw, urgently crafted. That's the problem with his music. Maybe he needs to take his time. Streets of Minneapolis, written and recorded in just a few, we could tell, just in days as direct response to the recent violence. I just want to know if it has the same melody, of which what he calls shot him in the thumb. Terror, dedicated to the people, strong people of Minneapolis, innocent immigrant communities. And in memory of Alex Peretti and Renee Good, y'all better say their names. Whose streets? Whose streets? Say their name. 2 individuals killed among the eye. Listen, you know what it was. Springsteen said, I wrote this song on Saturday and recorded it yesterday. He always brags. It's not a flex. It's not a flex. You can hear it.
What are we talking about?
You know, why didn't Vanilla Ice come out with an anti-ice song? He's so stupid. Vanilla, if you're watching, I've already kind of cut one. You could use Sheriff, get the rights, not like you didn't do for all the other music that you stole in your life. Mine goes dun 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 dun. Theirs goes dun 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 dun. That's what you did. You really did that. But I would say try to do it again. Use perfect timing for you to bring back that song, but it'd be anti-ice. Oh, you'll be fucking back on top. That's from Odd Negroes. You can have that. You can have that. All right. I'm out of here. Thanks for joining me. I'm gonna play this fucking bullshit ass song. I hope I don't get strike for it. I shouldn't, because it's for the people, right? Could you imagine? It's not playing anywhere. What radio is it? It's 3 minutes. I'm not playing this whole song. It's not playing anywhere. I just the melody. Don't. All right. Okay. Yes. Thanks for joining me. I've been your host, Odd Negroes One. I will see you tomorrow. This has been excellent. Give it to you. Row. Free Don Lemon, and I think he's up by now. I don't know. Free all the this is fun to say. It's fun to say. It's like the end of times when you knew Dom Lemon, the guy who was waving at people on the subway train. It's silly that he's in prison. He was like, I just like to run up on the trains and just wave at people. I just like, they're like, it's me, Dom. He's like the male Tyra Banks, It
was all a dream.
Well, he thinks he is Tyra Banks. All right. He's like, why didn't they put me on that show? All right. Let me make sure this is in 720p, 694. I'll take it. And yeah, I got to see it. I'm pretty sure Ice Out's in the hook, which is okay. I'll take it. And also, if it's the same melody, I'm taking a shot. If it starts off, I knew what it did, I got to. Only because I like being right. There's nothing wrong with being right. Got to do the best you can.
Through the winter's ice and cold, down Nicollet Avenue.
That's a shot.
I don't need it.
Be using no AI. He said, we ain't using no AI. I don't need no AI. You need AI, okay? If everything you write out, so if you write sound the same, you need AI. It's okay. It's supposed to be a helper. It's not a replacer. It only replaces you if you're not supposed to exist. If you're not supposed to exist and your sound is so irreplaceable, you're not supposed to exist, okay? And someone could just recreate Andre 3000, and that means it shouldn't have been no Andre 3000. It could constantly evolve. You see, he does not. He is stuck in when the reptile goes into, before the reptile goes into the starfish, and the starfish turns to, he's still a reptile phase. It's one of the richest performers in the world. One of the richest performers in the world. He's like the original Miley to Taylor Swift.
A city of flame fought fire and ice neath an occupier's boots. King Trump's private army from the DHS, guns belted to their coats, came to Minneapolis to enforce the law, or so they're saying. Rubber in the dark light stood for justice, their voices ringing through the night, and there were bloody footprints where mercy should have stood, and two dead left to die on snow-filled streets. Alex Pretty and Renee good. Or Minneapolis through the bloody mist.
Oh, shit.
26. We'll remember the names of those who died. On the streets of Minneapolis.
We gonna play this at the Super Bowl.
Trump's federal face and his
oh my god.
chest. Then we heard the gun.
All right. I can't. All right, that's enough. I've had my fun. Shit. Do you want to hear the rest? Sure. Streets of Minneapolis. Probably the numbers all ran up. The song stands right next to Dylan's Hurricane and Young Oi Oi Oi. Look at this shit.
Holy shit! What is reality?
They're comparing Bruce Springsteen and Bob Dylan.
Getting jiggy with it.
The people of Minneapolis deserve the Nobel Peace Prize.
Getting jiggy with it.
All of them? Yawn. Well. Did you hear the black choir in the back? God damn it. It's like, we don't even want to have to do this. So I'm talking about, because they also are conflicted. There's no way. We're all on the same fence. But some of them fences is paid it right. We got them. We got out of here.
What are we talking about?
God damn it, Bruce. It always like turns my stomach. Someone uploaded the entire lyrics so you can sing along. He's the boss. Still got it. Love it. Yep. Well, that's unfortunate that people keep capitalizing on deaths in the worst way possible. Not creative. George Floyd died in Minneapolis too. I didn't make it to the end of the song. I wonder if he would have mentioned him. Let's see what kind of rhyme something with Floyd. And that noise and what happened to Floyd.
Yo, that's racist.
He sucks. Boo your ass. Bruce, you know better. Stop being old and just disgruntled. Sit your old ass down. And I ain't saying you old, Bruce, for the world. I'm saying you old for the earth. Earth, yes, it's not my boss. I'm saying you old for the earth. So that's my wife. Good, the good chime in. Got it. I wish that the cool white people were in charge, like Jared Leto. Y'all are hating on Jared Leto, and I know why. Because you're nasty.
Oh, you nasty.
You think 30 Seconds to Mars sounds way better than this.
You nasty.
Where's the 30 Second from Mars remake? I need the story from that. Fuck this movie.
Regular.
Where's the 30 Seconds to Mars origin story? So get on that. But that's the powers that be. What we got? Oh boy. Springsteen loves immigrants and Diallo, and now this never anything for black. Wait, Springsteen loves immigrants, Diallo, and now this never anything for black Americans. Yeah, even the white people in that chat room were like, he was here illegally. Everybody's checking papers. We all work for ICE now on the low. We're all just like, where you from? That's what we're doing. But we've been doing that. See, they taking our shit again. Taking our shit again. We've been checking papers when y'all was whipping them on them horses.
There is a storm coming like nothing you have ever seen.
Follow us on Instagram, connect on Facebook, wherever you get your podcast. We'll be right back.
Yeah, I'll leave that up. That's a good quote. Nothing for us. That song wasn't for us. This song isn't for us. But Shout out to, you know what I like? I didn't see like the mayor. That's what you know it's fucked up. When the mayor is like the first person that tweets on the song, you know it's about to blow. So you like, I hope every time this happens, I was like, I hope like the mayor doesn't like get on that Diallo song, and they never did. That's why we never heard it. It didn't reach no radios. It didn't do shit because you could smell a hack. Sean Bell was shot 50 times. That's what I'm talking about. There's no songs about that, and I gotta tell you that. Not a hymn. Not a hymn. Rest in peace to Sean Bell. Rest in peace to most of the people who didn't get songs. We got songs, not T-shirts. We need more. We need more songs, not T-shirts. That had the downtown flip and then reverse that.
You good? You good? You good? You good?
No, not good. Thanks, Elgato. You know how I get when I get around Bruce. Can't stand this guy. I really can't. He annoys me. He's like a white barber who pretends like he knows how to do black hair and then fucks up your hair. He was an American, yes. A lot of the black people that they killed in the street that you could have made jingles about were American, but God knows we don't need any more leeching off of our deaths and or our existence. Let's just give it a break. Y'all got bigger icy fish to fry. Should have kept that about. Just keep that. I think Bruce, you're on to something. I wish I could be his cokehead manager that keeps telling him to do that. But knowing Bruce, since they keep calling him the boss, he probably is his own manager. And that's 90%, 98% of the problem. All right, we need new management. I've been your host, Negroes One. This has been X Gonna Give It To You. Be touched anything. I just gotta say touching. No, gross. We've talked about everything from nurses who break babies' bones to Nicki Minaj who prefers white bones to fucking Bruce Springsteen singing with his bones. It's like if a skeleton could sing. It just rattles like a fucking radiator in his neck.
You got
it. All right. I have had fun. I hope you learned something. And if you didn't, you know, rewatch it. I don't know. I thought there was some hard hitting facts. Nothing was made up here. Half of it, the only thing that is AI was Macaulay Culkin, which I don't know why they still want him young. He's a grown boy and he looks exactly the same. This is what I'm talking about. He still looks exactly the same. But all right. Don't forget to love yourselves and I love you back. I'm going to see you tomorrow. Maybe a little earlier. We'll see what we got going on. I promises. Don't forget to share, like the video, leave a comment if you agreed or disagreed, or maybe you want to be a guest on the show. Who knows? Who knows? It's your call. You ain't got to call, but it's okay, girl. All right. Like I said, don't forget to love yourselves and we love you back. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Whoa. Don't forget to play the rest of that Bruce Springsteen song, because if you find out in the comment section you're a Bruce Springsteen fan, if he does mention Sean Bell, well then fuck it, bring it on. Whoa. Because I'm not finishing it. I got better things to do with my time.
ICE is treating white people the way the police have been treating black people forever. People been saying that. Cornel West just said it on Abby Phillip.
So when you niggerize...
Happy Odd Negroes Friday. We need your couples. Are you a cupcake couple? We need you, couples, for February, Valentine's Day.
Deal man doesn't play the drums, doesn't.
Hey, sweetness.
It's starting to feel like 2016 again.
extremist and became the rapper in America. Who's the caterer of the poem?
He's Scout. He like to meet the boss. That is true.
Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Yeah. Where the hood at? Hey, yo, I'm slipping, I'm falling. I can't get up. Hey, yo, I'm slipping, I'm falling. I can't get up. Hey, yo, I'm slipping, I'm falling. I got to get up. Get back on my feet so I can tear.
Stop! Stop! Damn, it is it, super top. Oh, no. Let's do this.
That's how rough riders.
Life be fucking good. Life be it be fucking good. Life be